the concept of work life and home life. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're discussing an important topic that affects many of us in the 21st century, the blurring of the line between work and home life. Let's take a look at how this has evolved over time and how we can maintain a healthy balance between our work and personal lives. The distinction between work life and home life. 5 centuries ago, before the advent of industrialization, the distinction between work life and home life was clear and well defined. Our ancestors would rise with the sun and tend to their farms, where they raised domestic animals and cultivated crops. Tasks such as plowing, gathering eggs, milking cows, and constructing scarecrows to protect their crops from birds were all considered work. In the evenings, they would return to their homes to enjoy dinner and rest, preparing for the next day's labor. But in the 21st century, the line between work and home has become increasingly blurred. The internet has connected billions of people around the world, allowing us to stay connected 24/7. This has led to the norm of taking work home. A survey conducted by the Way Ahead in the gas and oil industry found that 55% of workers in that industry reported taking their work home and 38% felt guilty when they did not bring work from the office with them. Simultaneously, a study by Next Evolution Performance found that employees in the workplace are only 60% as productive as they could be. This is because we are constantly checking and responding to emails, multitasking, and doing some work while checking our social media, and then continue to think about work when we return home. After dinner, we spend some time before or after dinner to finish the work we didn't do during the day. As we are submitting a report, an email notification appears, and our proactive supervisor has already assigned more work for the next day and even on Monday. This mental overload of work, it seems too much. We shut off our computer, our minds filled with thoughts of all the reports we will have to submit and meetings we will have to attend. With this stream of thoughts, we go to sleep, and the cycle repeats itself in the morning when we wake up and head back to work. Furthermore, not only do we take work home in the evening, but we also take it with us during the weekends as well, as our supervisors know that we are only an email or phone call away. For instance, last Saturday, as you were enjoying beer, barbecue, and a football game with your friends, your boss called and said, "Check your email, there was an emergency, an error in some work you had done, and it needed to be corrected immediately." Just like that, your leisure time was interrupted, and you were back to work. This is why the topic of work-life balance is important. It may seem normal, but it is not healthy to be at work all the time. Some of the negative effects of a poor work-life balance include fatigue, constant exhaustion, increased expectations from the employer, increased stress, and a reduction in time spent with family and friends. Finding a balance between work and home life. In addition to assessing our work-life balance and making conscious effort to disconnect from work when we are at home, there are several other strategies we can use to maintain a healthy balance. For example, setting clear boundaries and communicating with our employer about our need for a balanced schedule, using technology to limit distractions and notifications, and making time for self-care and relaxation. It is also important to remember that work-life balance is not a one-time fix, but a continuous process that requires ongoing effort and adaptation to changing circumstances. Furthermore, it is also important to remember that, while work-life balance is important, it is not just about allocating time for work and time for leisure, but also about allocating time to the different areas of our lives that are important to us, such as family, friends, hobbies, and self-care. By taking a holistic approach to work-life balance, we can improve our productivity and overall well-being, and lead a more fulfilling life. To stay updated with our latest videos and tips, remember to subscribe to our channel.